Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Ash and today I'm doing a review of Demons Tier Plus. Now this was released onto the Xbox console on the 10th of the 6th, 2022, and it's yet another game by Diabolical Mind that was ported over to the Xbox by cowcat. We've previously covered Riddled Corpses EX and Xenon Valkyrie Plus, and this one is like the third one in that sort of trilogy of games, and this one combines the sort of best elements from both of them. And this is a dungeon exploring RPG roguelike which has arcade twin stick shooter mechanics and sort of adventure elements. So the plot of the game is Thosgar, a hated king attracted by demonic rituals, turned into a dark and diabolical being, destroying almost all of humanity and flooding the world with monsters. This story becomes legend and peace returns to the land. Thousands of years later, a mysterious pit appears in a village after a huge earthquake when an evil aura emanates from. Will you be the hero to save this world? So how this game works is you've got your hub village where you've obviously got your sort of different stores and stuff like that. You've got sort of villagers to talk to, etc. for a little bit of story. And then you jump into this hole basically and you crack on through each of the dungeon levels. Now, this game features a variety of different playable sort of classes, which is really cool. So there are 6, including the Knight, Wizard, Archer, Cleric, Assassin and Berserker classes, and then there are 2 secret unlockable ones. Now all of these have different stats and abilities, so pick the one that sort of suits your style. Now this game does also feature local co-op, sort of split screen, which is awesome. It is a lot of fun to player as well, so you can sort of mix it up with the different classes in that sense. Now as you progress through these dungeons, you are able to find gold in chests and by breaking objects and stuff like that, and you can use them obviously to upgrade things later on. You are able to also upgrade your character's abilities and stuff like that while you're in the dungeon, but obviously with all roguelites, obviously when the time comes and you die, then you're basically starting back from scratch on your next run. So there's a whole variety of different enemies and stuff like that in this game. Some really cool sort of boss designs as well that I thought were really fun. And like I say, if you like the sort of 2D sprite based gameplay from the other 2 games we've covered, then this one you're going to love as well. It's got the same sort of visual flair to it, the same sort of awesome chiptune soundtrack. I don't think this isn't as difficult as Xenon Valkyrie. It does feel a little easier. I don't know whether that's just because I'm more familiar with the twin stick shooter sort of side of it. I feel like I can control it and aim better with it than on the sort of side scrolling platforming type games. But I did really enjoy this one. There's a lot more variety to the characters, and there's like a lot of levels to work through. So there's 15 levels in the dungeon to work through. Now these are mainly sort of randomly generated, sort of procedurally generated. So every time you come back to play, you're going to have a more unique experience. It'll never be the exact same one twice. You work your way around, find the things. You have like an objective to do in a certain amount of time. You do that, find the exit basically, and then you get to a boss on one of the boss stages, beat them, progress onwards basically. It's fun. It plays really well. I do find it better than Xenon Valkyrie Plus, but it's up there obviously with their other games, the Riddled Corpses EX, which I really enjoyed. So highly recommend checking this one out. It's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, and it's priced at £8.39. And like I say, if you like sort of classic dungeon crawling games, you like your roguelite style gameplay, then I highly recommend checking this one out. You might play for half an hour, you might play for a couple of hours, you might play for 10 minutes, but you'll always have a good little bit of fun until you die, and then you can just start that loop again. But yeah, much better than Xenon Valkyrie in my opinion. Not that that was a bad game, but the twin stick top down aspect of it just suited my playstyle much better. And I kind of like the sort of fantasy and the sort of goblins and ghosts and the sort of fantasy enemies and stuff like that, and the blobs over the sci-fi setting. But obviously that is a choice of preference on my half. But anyway, check this video out. Like I say, check the game out, should I say, not the video. You're watching the video. If you've enjoyed this video though, please hit like, please hit subscribe. It does help us grow massively and really helps out the channel. It means a lot to us, all the people that are following us right now. We've had a really fantastic couple of months, and we can't wait to show you all the cool stuff we've got planned going forward. But that's that for this video, guys. If you've enjoyed it, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.